Hi. Okay, so we're going to talk about the tasks of week 4 of The Artist Way by Julia Cameron. And so week 4 is all about recovering a sense of identity. Yay. All right, here we go. So the first one started off really awesome, and it was talking about describe your ideal environment. Is it a town, a country? Is it swank? Is it cozy? One paragraph, image, drawing, clippings, all that kind of idea. And then keep it around your area, your desk or whatever. And so basically how I described my ideal environment: light sweater weather, warm wind falls day, colorful trees of orange, red, brown, purple, a small quaint town surrounded by mountains, dark greens and blues, living in a cottage-like home with a garden of veggies, shopping at local stores, all your needs met. And then I kind of started Googling places, and I have some places in Alaska, too cold, Connecticut, Maine, Nova Scotia, Banff, but way too cold, Newfoundland, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, did I say that already? And then of course I have like places in Italy and the UK, Bosnia, and New Zealand. Wanaka, New Zealand. Let's remember that place. So anyway, that was really cool because I got to kind of really visualize what I want and what I'm looking for. So yay to the first task of week 4. Great. Now task 2 was all about being 80. So what she wanted here was time travel. Describe yourself at 80. What did you do after 50 that you enjoyed? Be very specific. Now write a letter to you at your current age. No, wait. Write a letter from you at 80 to your current age. What would you tell yourself? What interest would you urge them to pursue? What dreams would you encourage? Okay, here's what I wrote. You ready? Okay. As I look into the eyes of 80 years, I see blessings of love and light. The lines on my face highlight my shining blue eyes. My long silver hair pulled up off my face. I see my eyes. They pull you in. I see years of joyful experiences. I feel calmness, a stillness all around me. I see a smile upon my lips as I surround myself in laughter. I've done many wonderful things. I have traveled to places I've never knew existed 30 years ago. I have taken a few painting and sculpting and photography classes, taking pictures of all the people that I meet. I have learned many stories from millions of people and the stories I share. I want 49-year-old me to know the idea. And you know that idea, that crazy idea that you had? You made it real. And your boys and your friends are doing very well. And it all worked out in the end. A successful company that does the work for you. Speaking in stadiums that one time. You didn't like it though. Oh my, how could I forget, Doctor? Yes, you did it. The workbooks, the groups, books you published are healing and helping, guiding millions of people. It was not always easy, especially the early years, but you did it. You got back on track. You thought of different ways. You reached out. You exposed your wounds, and you healed. The last 30 years are the most joyful, productive, and abundant years of your life, with many more to come, surrounded by people who love and laugh alongside me. I thought that was very nice. So anyway, that was 80-year-old me talking to 49-year-old me, which is task 2. Okay, task 3. Oh boy, this one is a doozy. This one keeps coming up, you guys. So if you haven't already, hit subscribe. Because we have been on this self-care journey to my authentic self for myself over a year. You guys just starting this year, but holy man, this book is really bringing up shit about my childhood that I don't remember. So Task 3 is about remember yourself at 8. What did you like to do? What were your favorite things? Now write a letter from you at 8 to you at your current age. What would you tell yourself? For the life of me, I can't tell you. I don't know where I was living at 8. I don't know what I was doing. I have like very scattered memory. So I'm trying to break it down. So if you were in grade, or if I was 8, then I would be in grade 3. Now, I always thought that Miss Guthrie was in grade 3. We all know Miss Guthrie. But was she grade 3 or was she grade 2? Like, I'm missing a chunk. Now, I can remember grade 1, Miss Blockberger, okay? And there was a male teacher who taught at that school too, and they liked each other. I can't remember their name though. They got married. Okay, that was grade 1. I remember that. Can't tell you grade 2. Grade 3 I thought was Miss Guthrie, but right now I am willing to acknowledge that it could have been grade 2. And then grade 4 would be Mrs. Anderson. So I'm able to get some anchors, right? And then if I squeeze real hard and I try real hard, I might remember, you know, I might remember playing with a little boy, birthday party, at Michael's birthday party. But was that grade 3 or 2? Like, I don't know. I am missing that chunk, and it's about 8 years old. I know, right? Anyway, so that's stressing me out right there because I can't remember. So then I just thought, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to say what I think the 8-year-old me would do. So this exercise is about the 8-year-old writing to the 49-year-old me. I have no memory whatsoever of what I was at 8-year-old. Like, I don't. It's kind of alarming. But here's what I say. Don't forget, when things got scary, you could always go to your magical forest. All your friends will help you, and you'll be safe. They fight to protect us. The creatures will always be there. They promised me. I like it there. Remember all the fun we had running in the woods? We were safe surrounded by the mountains. Be sure to gather the rocks. You know which ones. Their energy makes us feel grounded. We didn't like the night. Sleep is really not safe. What can you do to help sleep without fear of violation? You're older, you're bigger. I wouldn't trust anyone. I love butterflies. Did we ever go and see where they migrate? Remember, boys are dumb. They only want to pull your pants down. Wear overalls. Way better and more practical when climbing. I love picking dandelions. Did we ever figure out how to capture the smell of dandelions? It's magical. They're my favorite flowers. It's gonna be okay. Just don't forget to play. I want to play and explore the world. Do and see things. Do things. I want to get away. Do that for me. When you're bigger, we can take care of ourselves. We can do whatever we want and we'll be safe. Don't do things which don't make you feel good. Remember that. Peace, love, Katie. I don't know. Kind of not sure where some of that came from. It was really hard for me to do. Obviously, there's some issues happening there, but we're not going to go there today. Okay, so task 4, moving along. Again, your environment. Look at your house. Is there a room that you can make into a secret private space for yourself? Convert the TV room, buy a screen, do a divide. You know what? I'm sorry, but my loft is exactly where I want to be. I have my little places. I can do all my witchy conjuring where I want. I'm surrounded by plants and candles and incense and just really calming and soothing energies. So I really didn't do much in regards to changing my environment. I cleaned. So yeah, to that one. Made it my way. Task 5 was about your life pie. And again, I really feel like the self-care, nurture part, doing really good at. And I signed up for Laughing Yoga Leader. training. So, hey, I feel like I'm getting my mental stimulation. The areas that are really struggling would be relationships and physical activity. And quite frankly, I just don't want to. And I'd mentioned Mel Robbins before in her podcast on procrastination, which is awesome. And that kind of helped me with a couple things I had to get over, and I can do a video about that. But it really does come down to the simple fact that I don't want to. And we'll leave it at that. And then, so task 6. Oh, she was talking about, how does she says, oh, you know, buy yourself some self-nurturing toys that you could buy your inner artist, which I consider my inner child. And I actually bought bubbles and was blowing bubbles, which is not unusual. I do that quite a bit, but I bought more. All right. Task 6 was about coming up with your own artist prayer. All right. You ready for my artist prayer? And this is what I'm going to now say, apparently, every day. All right. I can do that. I celebrate and honor my creative energy. I allow creativity to flow through me. I allow myself to experience the creative energy. Remember, my darling, not all art exists in physical or material form. The art is within you. That's my poem, or prayer. It's a prayer, not a poem. So that was fun. Ooh, okay. Task 7, and the whole, you know, you're supposed to do your artist date every week. To me, that's my inner child. Now, first of all, it's been cold, and I don't like to go outside and be cold. So there was that. And then I tried to just do some potions or play with my little inner child, you know, trying to make it a date, which was okay. But I really haven't been doing the date thing with my inner self. Or going for the walk thing, because it's been cold. Although today wasn't cold, but I didn't want to. I was tired. See, I have all these excuses. Anyway, okay, so, but I did come up, because she wants you to do an extended artist date. And you know what? I've wanted to go to Salem, Massachusetts, since I was just a little kid. Well, since I knew about it, right? Since I knew all about the trials. So I want to go, and I'm now actually going to do it. So I just kind of like looked online. When's the best time to go? It'll be, you know, September, October. As awesome as it would be for, you know, Samhain. Yeah, I don't want to set myself up with all the people. But I'm okay with going like in September. You know, if I was to fly, $500. If I'm to drive, about 2 days. You know, checking out some places to do. So, yeah. The seed is now planted. I will be going to Salem this year. I will film it. That'd be awesome, right? Oh, that'd be so cool. Oh my God, I'm excited now. Anyway, so that's something that I'll be working on. Task 8. Open your closet. Throw out or hand on or donate one low self-worth outfit. You know the outfit. Make space for the new. You know what's really funny about that? I actually know. Yeah, when you're with certain people, sometimes certain people dictate, prefer, direct you to wear what they like you to wear, even if it goes against what you like or it's not appropriate. So when that relationship was over many years ago, I got rid of all those clothes that made me feel unworthy. So what I did instead was just take out some clothes that I haven't worn for a while that I'm not going to wear. Yay me, right? And then task 9, look at one situation in your life that you feel you should change but haven't. What is the payoff for you staying stuck? Well, again, that was a hard one because I'm like, I don't feel stuck anywhere. I feel good with my career. I know there's a lot of change going on at work, but I feel good. I feel good with my self-care journey and the way my company is starting to develop and my path is all lit up. Like, I feel really good. I don't feel stuck. So then I thought, okay, well, let's try to go past that. What am I not doing? I am not exercising. I am not moving my body the way I should. That's simple. Let's be kind to myself, but that's really what it is. And I could simply start walking, and that would be so easy. And I'm not even doing that. So what benefit am I getting from that? Well, I'm not cold. I have time to do stuff at the house. Yeah, that's about it. So I just got to figure out what the resistance is, right? Of just wanting to move my body. So that was something. What else did I have? Yeah, so we'll work on that one. I really do think when it gets nicer, it'll be easier. And then the last one, number 10. Not reading for a week. Completely just not reading a thing. That one, I'm struggling to read, and I don't know why. Like, I'll pick up a book that I just got, a book that I've had for a long time that I've been reading. I only have like 2 more chapters left, whatever it is. I have a lot of books. And I doze off, or I just can't focus, but not really. Like, I can see it. It's not a physical thing. It's in my head thing. So what's the resistance? Like, why do I not want to read? What am I getting from it? So would that be a stuck? I would think so. So actually, I'm going to now, I know she wanted us to go a week without reading because, you know, her whole thing is that it's an escape. I get it, right? Takes away from doing other stuff. I get it. But let's me this week read. Come on, girl. Gotta read this week. And we're going to say 3 times. Just a chapter. Whatever book I want. So 3 chapters this week. Whatever book I want. All right? That is what I'm going to do. High five to me. Woo! There. That's what I'll do. Anyway. So that was week 4, and it was kind of like up and down, little crazy, dramatic, but only in my head, and things that had nothing to do with me. That's the odd thing, right? But it's okay. And then she asks again, did you experience any synchronicity this week? All the time. I know I said I was going to write it down, and I totally didn't, but I see it everywhere. I hear it everywhere. It's just awesome. I am on the right path. And I did get things done this week, which I can talk about in another video. But that was our week 4 of The Artist Way by Julia Cameron. Now we're on to week 5. Oh boy. Recovering a sense of possibility. Okay, so hopefully this one's going to be less about your childhood. Okay. Who would have thought that, you know, self-care would be life-changing? It is. You'll get there.